187センチ、110キロ、Gilbert Yvel!
It's no mystery that Gilbert Yvel wants to keep this fight on his feet.
赤コーナー、185センチ、105キロ、
Strategically, though, I think the opposite game plan is pretty obvious. Even though Don Frye has got pretty good strikes, I don't know he wants to test his strikes here with Gilbert Yvel, and there's a stare down. Gilbert, by the way, went on record and said to me, "We in Holland," and I'll quote him, "are sad at what happened in the U.S." unquote. But he's still got to take care of business.
Oh man, look at the intensity there, right there.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of intensity. But Don Frye has been in with some intense characters. He fought Mark Coleman. That's his only loss, really, was to Mark Coleman. If he should defeat Gilbert Yvel, he would definitely want to face Coleman. Gilbert jumping up and going. Don Frye gets the takedown, but Gilbert scoots back up. Gilbert almost gave Don Frye that takedown on a silver platter. It was Don, went for the body lock. Don's got underhooks here. I think it's just a matter of time before Don Frye can get the trip. Don Frye striking his way out. Don Frye hurt here. Oh, big right hand by Gilbert Yvel. Gilbert going for the knee. Don hanging onto the ropes. Oh, left knee to the sternum. A dangerous area to catch a knee, Ross.
Oh my God, he got hurt with something and I couldn't see it. We saw him staggering back suddenly and I don't know what it was.
Hitting the ropes here. Don has got his upper thigh taped pretty heavily. He did mention something about a groin pull in the last couple of days. I don't know the extent of that injury, but nonetheless, he really wants to keep the body lock here. I don't think he should open up and strike with Gilbert. He should keep that body lock and trip and get Gilbert on the mat.
You know, this is a very important thing for him there.
This restart, this break is going to really hurt Don Frye. Oh.
Yellow card.
Gilbert getting a yellow card. What's Gilbert doing to the referee?
I don't know. I don't know, he was putting his hand back in position. I don't know. They should restart it in the center in the body lock position.
Don is complaining to the referee about something. Don looks like he's red around the eyes. I don't.
Something happened.
Was he getting scratched in the eye? Because that wasn't from a punch.
No, look at his eyes.
Was he getting bounced? It looked like the doctor was examining his eyes. Well, we've been off to a blazing start here. A momentary break to determine Don Frye may have some kind of an eye injury. Oh, he may have been thumbed. Let's hope it was an unintentional thumb. We don't know. Gilbert was just trying to work position and trying to get out of the body lock. Maybe he tried a crossface, boss.
Yeah, I think it was sooner. You know, when I said I saw him staggering back, I think it happened there.
Yeah, right here. Let's look at the tape. Gilbert trying to crossface right there.
Oh.
He may have used the finger. Oh, yeah, Don shirked his head.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's where it happened. Gilbert was trying to get through. Both men had their faces locked up against each other. Gilbert was trying to get the arm in there to pry Don loose. And Don getting the eye exam there. Now, one thing Don said at the end of the interview yesterday that we did for the commentary, he said, "God bless America."
Get ready for a flying knee.
There will be a flying knee. We can almost bet money that that's going to happen. Don Frye really stationary. Really stationary. He's not moving around a lot. There's the flying knee. Don traps the leg. And Gilbert trying to spin out. Both men on the ground. Don shooting in high. Gilbert trying to stay up on his feet.
Should both underhook, try to souffle him backwards.
Don hanging onto the ropes there.
Headbutting him.
Looks like Don is going back to the
old
UFC days. Don got the arms locked. Keep this position at all costs. Keep this position. And then, oh, Gilbert's holding on. That should be another yellow card. Don is really limping here. Maybe that Gilbert getting a yellow card. Don really limped back to that corner. Gilbert getting another yellow card. Now, it was Gilbert that got the yellow card.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more yellow card. The fight will be over via disqualification.
But now it's going to be dangerous.
Okay. The referee having harsh words with Gilbert Yvel. Gilbert going to throw that knee again, gets the body lock, and Frye gets Gilbert on the ground. This is really getting personal here.
Yep. This is not where you want to be with Don Frye in your guard.
No, you don't, because Don Frye is one of the first guys who can hurt people from the guard with punches. The theory was, oh, we'll just trap the arm and go for an arm bar. Now they're going to restart the fighters back toward the center of the ring in the guard position. And this is definitely going to favor Don Frye. Don Frye obviously hurting from that injury. He tried to mask the injury, but he's been limping. Are they going to restart him standing? No, they should be down on the ground. They should be back on the ground. Gilbert will not get back down on the ground. Fight rules dictate that if the fighters are going to be restarted, okay, Gilbert finally giving up.
Thank God, because he was on the point of getting disqualified.
Exactly. Okay, now wait, Gilbert's already trying to fight now. The referee.
He's got an open guard, which is not smart to do now.
No.
If Don's going to pass his guard, he's going to go ground and pound.
Don really got to keep it here for a while. Gilbert looked like he's going for an under leg hook there. Gilbert needs to sweep Don Frye. He needs to get out of this position. This would definitely favor Frye. Gilbert's got to watch out for that cross face because those fingers are getting close to Frye's eyes again. I think Frye's going to go for an over-under choke here.
Yeah, and it might work on Gilbert.
Gilbert, in his last fight, was choked out by Igor Vovchanchin. Vovchanchin, notoriously known to be a kickboxer, had never choked out anybody in his life. Ooh. Good right hand by Don Frye. Frye going for a neck crank here. Cranking up. Gilbert trying for a crossface. Looks like those thumbs are getting dangerous. He's going for the neck crank.
Armbar. He's going for an armbar.
Unbelievable.
But now he's got side position. Oh, Gilbert needs to get up.
North-south. Don Frye. You should really start throwing knees here. That right knee. There it is. Unbelievable match. A rough and tumble affair. Practically a street fight at this moment. These guys are...
Figure four coming up.
Oh, here comes the key lock. Don Frye going for the key lock in the side mount, and that is the best position to get the hold. Gilbert defending at this moment. Don Frye, the warrior, is back. Limping around nonetheless. Now almost, and he's got Gilbert mounted.
Now he's going to rain strikes.
This is a bad position for Gilbert. If Gilbert lets go of his hands, he's got a long first round here.
Yeah, he should cross-face him, push himself away.
The crowd cheering every strike from Don Frye. Don Frye hugely successful here as a pro wrestler in the New Japan wrestling outfit. A wild first round so far. Gilbert trying to buck him off unsuccessfully. Frye going for a smother here.
Yeah, and it might work.
He's gonna, beautiful reversal by Gilbert Yvel into Don Frye's guard, pounding away. Don Frye pushing Gilbert back. Looked like Gilbert was gonna jump up in the air and land on him. Gilbert trying for a roundhouse kick. Don with a single leg.
Whoa.
He's going for the single. Don Frye fighting his heart out here to keep this fight on the ground. The strategy against Gilbert Yvel.
5 minutes into the round.
Only halfway through the round now.
Well, what an intense fight. He's picking him up.
And he's going for the double. He's got the double leg takedown. And they're going to restart the fighters again unless they get out of the ropes on their own. And they're trying to push him out. What an absolutely outrageous affair it's been so far.
Wow, what a fight. What has Dom left? Because he looked very winded. He was squeezing his eyes also already early in the fight after that, when he got poked in the eye. He was squeezing his eyes like he couldn't see enough. So he definitely wants to be in this position.
He can buy a little bit of energy here, catch his second win, and maybe even submit Yvel, because if Yvel doesn't know how to get out of the smother here and panics, and Yvel, if Don really brings his neck close to his shoulder, he can create suffocation. He can do this. It's not really going to be done against a great grappler, but Gilbert, as we said, is not strong in the grappling area.
Yeah, that's where he only legs, but he will.
Because his nose is out, he can still breathe.
Yep, his nose is still out. He should simply try for a side choke or the crush, the Adam's apple crush. That will probably do the trick. Slide your left arm now over the throat of Gilbert Yvel.
And then grab your other bicep.
That's it.
And then just bring it down like a door slamming.
That's it.
Got it. Okay, now they're going to restart him closer to the center in the guard. They're not even going to let Gilbert stand back up because they know that he's not going to want to go back down.
Yeah.
Gilbert looks like he's not exactly fresh right here either. I'm sure he's spent a lot of emotion, and that may have depleted his adrenaline just a tad, because he got emotional at the referee. He's got Frye back and getting back up, coming in with the right hook. Gilbert setting up the knee. Here's the knee, and he gave Don Frye a clinch. Another knee. Don took that one too. Gilbert with that thumb.
Yeah, Don definitely needs to go for a takedown. It's 3 minutes. Right here, it's going to be very dangerous for him. If Gilbert's going to keep holding the rope, he's going to get disqualified.
Gilbert has got to let go of the ropes, because Don almost had him on the deck, almost had him on the ground. And is Gilbert putting that thumb where it shouldn't belong again?
Yep.
And Don Frye, okay, that's it.
That's it. Gilbert lost. Disqualification.
Disqualification. Don Frye, the winner via disqualification. Don Frye has returned. He's limping back to his corner. A miraculous victory at 7 minutes, 29 seconds. Oh, 7 minutes, 20 seconds.
Look at the ring, guys. There's a lot of commotion in the ring. Ilonka Elmond, famous Thai boxer from Holland, holding Gilbert Yvel there. Gilbert is prisoner. There's a lot of commotion going on. The Frye's corner, I'm taking Frye.
Don looks like may have taken a bump or two to the eye, because that kind of swelling is not for punches.
Yep.
The inner swelling like that. Now, we've said people have hearts. Don Frye, he came in injured. He could barely walk here. He had that groin pull, which really took away his shot at a diving takedown. And there's Lucian Carbine congratulating Don Frye. But the fact is that Don Frye has come back to mixed martial arts. Don Frye came back. You know why he came back? Don Frye came back because he says he wants to have a rematch with Coleman. Because Coleman handed him his only defeat, and it was a war. And Frye never gave up in that fight. The referee stopped it for strikes. So Frye is back. Need to go back and heal that a leg. There he goes, limping to the side, grabbing the microphone. Let's see what Mr. Frye, formerly known as the Predator, has to say.
Gilbert, slow down. We can do it again, brother. We can do it again. We can do it again.
Don Frye announcing that they can do it again, meaning he's glad they give a rematch.
Why I almost kept. Why they give me yellow cards? Okay, I get it. Everybody see I get it.
Well, Gilbert very unpopular here.
Yeah, because it's normal. He was holding the rope. You know, Gilbert's a good friend of mine. He held the rope many times. 3 times they gave him the yellow card, and that's it. Like you said before, if he's going to get one more yellow card, it's going to be disqualification. Well, there you had it.
Yeah. Well, here it was where Gilbert jumped in for the knee, and Don Frye got the underhooks and finally gets Gilbert on the ground. And this is early in round 1. Don Frye really summoning up a lot of internal power to get this fight where he had to, which is on the ground. because Gilbert definitely is weak on the ground, and this would be a really emotional rematch.